Welcome everyone. So today we're going to solve a very nice problem which is indices problem, and trust me, 99% people could not figure this out. Okay, this is like super easy, but still people got stuck. Okay, so now we have 2 raised to a plus 2 raised to b plus 2 raised to c equals to 148, and then we have a, b and c whose values we need to find. So please understand, in this kind of a scenario, what you should be doing first is that we'll try to put here. What we'll do first is, what we'll take 2 raised to a common. So I am left with what? I'm dividing everything by 2 raised to a, right? So this is 2 raised to b upon 2 raised to a plus 2 raised to c upon 2 raised to a. Okay, and this is 148. Now understand, here I'm having everything in terms, like, the entire bracket is getting multiplied in terms of 2. So let's try and factorize 148 also in terms of 2. So I'm left with what? 72, sorry, 74, and then again I'm left with what? 37. So this can be written as what? 2 raised to 2 into 37. Okay. Now, if you look closely, see, here also you have 2 raised to something, and here also you have 2 raised to something. So from this only I can directly say a value is what? 2. Okay. And so what comes out to be is, so now I'm just left with what? This bracket, which is what? 2 raised to a upon 2 raised to a, which is 1, plus 2 raised to b upon 2 raised to a. Now please understand, a raised to m upon a raised to n can be written as a raised to m minus n. So this will be what? 2 raised to b minus, so we have 2 raised to a, which is what? 2 raised to 2, which is coming out to be, because the value of a is what? 4. So I'll just put, sorry, value of a is 2. So I can say therefore 2 raised to a is coming out to be 4. Okay. Similarly, instead of just 2 raised to c up my upon 2 raised to a, I will write 2 raised to c minus 2 raised to a, value is what? 4. Okay. This is equals to 37. Now what we'll do, we'll subtract both sides by 1. Okay. So I'm left with what over here? 2 raised to b. Instead of minus 4, I can actually I didn't need to write, put it in the numerator. Honestly, I could have kept it upon 2 raised to a, which is what? 4, plus 2 raised to c upon 2 raised to a, which is 4, equals to 36, because 37 minus 1 gets you 36. Now what I can do is I can take 4 on this side. So I'm getting therefore 2 raised to b plus 2 raised to c equals to 36 into 4. Okay. So please understand. I'll put it over here again. 2 raised to b plus 2 raised to c equals to 36 into 4. Now next what I should be doing is, we'll take again 2 raised to b common. So I'm left with what? 1, sorry, 2 raised to b upon 2 raised to b plus 2 raised to c upon 2 raised to b. Now instead, so see, 4 is can be written as what? 2 square, and 6 can be written as, see, 6 can be written as 4 into 9, right? So this is eventually coming out to be 2 raised to 2 into, wait, I'll put it on that other side so it's easier for us to do. So this is also what? 2 raised to 2. So 2 raised to 2 into 2 raised to 2 gets you what? 2 raised to 4 into 9, right? And this is what? 2 raised to b. This becomes 1 plus 2 raised to c upon 2 raised to b. So now from this I can say that this is in terms of 2 raised to, and this is also in terms of 2 raised to. So I can say that value of b is what? 4. Therefore 2 raised to b is coming out to be what? 2 raised to 4, which is coming out to be 16. Okay. So here instead of, so now we've already equated this. Okay. So I can say the other bracket is what? 2 raised to c upon 2 raised to b, which is 16. In, sorry, that is equals to 9. Right. Now subtracting both sides by 1, I will get 2 raised to c upon 16 equals to 8. So 2 raised to c is coming out to be what? 8 into 16, which if you look closely, this is what? 2 raised to 3. and this is 2 raised to 4. So this is, since the bases are same, I can directly equate the add the indices. So what, 2 raised to 3 plus 4, that is 2 raised to 7, which is 2 raised to c. Therefore I can say value of c is coming out to be 7. Okay, so basically I got the value of c as 7, value of b as what, 4, and value of a, which I had done previously, that value of a is coming out to be what, 2. So using these values, let's put it in our original question. So 2 raised to a, instead of a we'll put 2, 2 raised to b, instead of b we'll put 2 raised to 4, and instead of 2 raised to c we'll put 2 raised to 7. Okay, now what is the value of 2 raised to 2, that is 4, 2 raised to 4 which is 16, and 2 raised to 7 which is what, 128. And when you add this you get the value as 148, which is exactly the value of your RHS. Okay, so I hope you've understood how to solve these kind of questions. Okay, now please understand, sometimes, not necessary every time they'll tell you to find the value of all of them. Okay, so if they try to tell you to find the value of a, then though it is very very easy, all you had to do was just come at this particular point and you would have gotten your answer. If they had asked you to find the value of b, then you have to obviously come at this point and then get your answer. Okay, now a lot of people will think, why not directly put the values and get the answer? Yes, you can do that, it's not wrong, you can't do that, it's, you can do that, but it gets a bit tricky because how many permutation combinations you would do. Imagine if this number was a little bit higher, it was in 200s or 300s. In that case I would suggest the method which I've just shown, it's much much simpler than the rest of the methods. Okay, but it is completely up to you. If putting the values is getting you the answer, then if that is something which you're comfortable, please stick to that method. There are a lot of students of mine who think that your method, if I'm not, I I find your method very lengthy, but since you have taught me, so I will do it that way. No, that's not correct. You should always stick to the method which is absolutely okay to you all, not to the teacher or not the one who is explaining. That is something which a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of teachers also don't inculcate. So if you have a better way of solving these kind of questions, then I would please recommend you to put it in your comment sections of my videos. I would love to read so many methods with which you can solve these kind of questions. And there are actually times when I've seen that the question could be solved much in a much easier manner, but you know that didn't click me at that time. Okay, so that's okay, but if you can get it right in a shorter method, please do comment so in any of my videos. That's it for today. I will see you in the next video.